The upcoming production of Morse High School Athletics is brought to you by the following. The 826 Enrichment Fund, using community donations to help passionate Morse High students follow their dreams. The 826 Enrichment Fund, supporting uniqueness. Bath Savings Institution, serving Maine communities for more than 165 years. Bath Savings, your neighbor, your bank. And by First Federal Savings and Loan, working to serve our communities each and every day. First Federal, invested locally the same way you are. And now, Morse High School Sports with Play-by-Play Productions.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the what we think might be the last game here. Who knows? I'm Brian Hatch, Chris Marco, and Jonah Smith. We'll have a couple of special guests here. Introduce you. The Morse girls are playing the Richmond girls varsity. Bobcats of Richmond have come down. Game here today. Chris, what can happen?
Richmond only has one senior on the driver. The rest of the team is all sophomores and freshmen, so they're really more like a JV team. There's a lot of schools out there, people trying not to play or whatever. I saw them playing against Lincoln Academy earlier, so it's a good game, I think. Our JV girls have played well the last couple times out, so I'm expecting a good contest. And Coach Gardner, Mike Wagner, isn't starting his senior today, so he's basically playing the sophomores and juniors, sophomores and freshmen against our sophomores.
I think you booked the Richmond and Gardner. We were just talking about misplacing names and all that kind of
We
stuff.
haven't played Gardner last week. Well, it's just up the road.
That's right. That's right. Starters?
Starters for Richmond, number 10, Alana Hickson, number 14, Johnson, number 15, Kyle Buwan.
With us a couple of the varsity players here today from the girls team. They're not going to play. Maddie Carpenter, Julia Carter. So what do you think? Your kids have improved immensely. So, yeah. You're happy this year?
Oh, yeah.
Is what's going on?
Yeah.
It's kind of, I was talking to Coach last week. It's kind of weird. We're this late in March, but it feels like the season just got going.
You play through March all the time.
Well, I love it.
What else are you doing? Chaz gets a hand on everything every game. They're off there. Loose balls, deflections, rebounds. Very active player. We're going to zone you out of bounds.
Is that system-wide? You guys go to zone or out of bounds plays, or is that just a call?
Normally we're not in a zone now.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh. Big miss. Rebound by the Shipbuilders.
Yeah, Dave.
Danielle brings it down the right side.
Leon had a nice look there, couldn't get it to go around.
Morse looking on the top. Tried to field it on the give and go. Got up and went. Just 1 minute has gone by. 6:59 to go in the quarter. No score yet. I assume that's part of the play, right? Pass inbound and pass back to the inbounder. Richmond bringing it up. It's Elena Hickson. I noticed she does a crisp pass.
That's good defense.
Morse working hard on defense, making Richmond move the ball. Oh, nice catch and nice basket. That was Cara Brion.
Loose ball.
That was the shot I don't like, the quick three. But Danielle got the rebound, couldn't put it back.
We have a timeout on the floor. We have somebody has
Yeah.
broken something. Did you have glasses?
Got smacked in the face.
Oh, oof.
Santana will take a look at it.
It's like instant tears.
Yeah. Pop to the nose will do that.
Yeah.
For sure.
We saw an interesting defensive maneuver in the boys' game last week. Is rip the mask off a guy's face. That takes care of that play for a while. That happened to Trey.
0-0 checks in. Bobcats looking to go inside.
Whoa! Good block. Whoa! Euro step there. That's all right. Looks inside. Good step back and off balance. Our coach right now would say to Danielle, don't hang your head on that shot. You missed it, go back and play defense and recover. Richmond going to the line. So you've been up to the new school. You've had a couple of days of classes and some practice time. How do you like it?
It's amazing.
Awesome,
Yeah?
So much better.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything is so much newer
Well,
and
yeah.
advanced.
Yeah. And you're still finding your way around?
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, what, you've only had, 3 days?
3 days, yeah.
Yeah, so you're still learning. And I was there the other day helping with the trophies and plaques. And you walk in the front door, there's those booths on the left. Are those part of the cafeteria? I mean, you can sit there and
Yeah,
eat?
yep.
They're not to be stored later, that's where they are.
For now, I don't know if
okay.
they plan to move them, but
Yeah. Good. Whoa. She's on the line.
Oh.
Yeah. 3-0. Richmond with 5:05 to go in the opening quarter.
So most girls are running a 5-out motion offense. That's pretty much the same thing you guys run, right?
Yeah, it is.
Whoa.
Oh, nice little runner there by Dixon.
She a freshman or something?
I think she's a freshman. They're almost all freshmen.
Yeah.
Leanne, Wells, Leon are sophomores. The rest are freshmen.
Yeah, it's symptomatic of what's happened this season with the pandemic. Morse, I think, was one of the few schools that had a number of players come out to field teams. I mean, you must have encountered several teams this year that girls have to play most of the 2 games
Yeah.
that you're playing against.
There's a
nice
nice.
cut.
Izzy
I mean,
Stewart got that last basket for
You know you're not playing for the heel points
Yeah.
this year. So what's the motivation?
Just having fun.
And
Yeah.
Yeah,
improving from last year.
great, good.
Ooh. Stewart with a nice runner off the glass. A chance to go for the 3-point play.
What's down 7-0, subs in.
Lila Bazzelli for
Wow.
Richmond. Libby Tetzlaff and California for Morse.
Nice shot.
And knocks down the 3-point play. Shipbuilders struggling here offensively. First 4 minutes, haven't scored.
Good ball movement right here. Yeah. And jammed in the corner. There it is,
Nice
wide open.
Pass.
No good.
Ooh.
Off the glass, recovered.
Good.
Up shot, good by Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, Richmond's got a decided size advantage on us here, so.
Did they play a full schedule this year?
They played a bunch of different people.
Okay.
You travel.
It's just hard. You have to find the games you can and play them.
They didn't play a lot of their traditional teams they play because a lot of them come from a distance away. They didn't play
Right.
closer teams
Tremendous.
to them.
Just off here. Well, they look to that post.
Yeah, they're trying to take advantage of that height.
Well, they are. Good checkout.
Good rebound by Danielle.
There's a cut.
Oh,
Ooh, that's double
Double
dribble.
dribble.
But did look a little weird, didn't it?
yeah.
Okay. They didn't pick up
Great
on it.
move if you can get away with it. I always said that.
Well, so's clotheslining somebody if you can get away with it.
You can
But
get away with it.
the scrum on the floor. There's a foul.
So how did it feel to get your first victory couple weeks ago?
Oh, it felt awesome.
It was so good.
It is fun to win, isn't it?
Yeah.
All that hard work finally pay off.
For sure.
So next week is the end,
Yes.
Yes.
and
Thursday.
then you have a break,
Yes.
and then you play.
Softball.
Softball.
There you go, just like that.
Yep.
One season. Why not? Right?
Yeah.
Well, it would be great if we could bring it into this pandemic and have you guys graduate on the new school area, but
Yeah.
it doesn't,
That'd be awesome.
I don't know if it'd be likely, but on the rim and out.
It's a couple for the Builders so far tonight.
8-4, 1:25 to go in the opening quarter. It's a press break, huh? Whoa. Whoa. I thought I heard 3 steps. Boom, boom, boom.
Get away with an extra one. A minute to play here in the first quarter. Builders still down 4.
Whoa.
Travel.
No, we gotta call foul. And she's gonna shoot 2.
Yeah.
Julia Lucas on the line. Substitutes in for Morse. Eddie Hines, 14, is in. 23, Chloe Creamer comes back. Wow.
That was a nice pass there.
Yeah, nice. All right, good rebound by the
Nice move
Shipbuilders.
by Hickson.
What is a solid screen, huh? Ooh. Nope. Well, yeah. What was that look there, Coach Marco? The makeup call. for that double dribble right into a basket. We're still playing man.
Yeah, they tightened up the defense in the last few minutes. That's going to be a foul on Julia.
Sometimes you can be a little too tight, and Chloe was really too tight on her defender, or her offensive person. She was guarding, and she just beat her with 2 steps. You know, the hard thing about defense, you got to use your feet.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all about footwork. Back when we were coaching, we said, if you want to rest, you can rest on offense, but you do not rest on defense. You have to all work together too, right? Ooh, that's something no good! First quarter comes to an end with Richmond Bobcats ahead 9-4 over the Morse Shipbuilders. We'll be right back. Okay. All right. Can't get over. We're back.
Yep, now we are.
And what do you have? A quick recap.
Well, for Richmond, their inside game, Izzy Stewart's got 5, Cara Brion's got 3, and Sophie Wells chipped in for 1. And the Builders, it's been Danielle Bryant with our 4. So Coach Lafley making some defensive adjustments. I heard him over there. But the big thing's got to be offensively. Richmond's doing a nice job clogging the lane, and we've missed a couple shots.
So I'm guessing we're going to see a press.
I expect us to see some pressure and try to generate some points off our defense.
Well, though, usually you've got to score to be able to start your press. So. That's key.
Good ball movement so far.
Yeah, it is. Ooh, wow.
Macy Carver's checked in.
Oh,
for
nice
Richmond.
cut,
There's a nice cut.
Man. That's what frustrates us when we're reporting up here. Is you play so well, and you get inside with a chip shot, and it's gone. You know. I'm sure you practice that a lot.
Yeah, that was the big difference for you guys down at Lincoln. You hit some shots. Abby, you got off like 7 points in the first quarter, and then Julia hit 4 big threes throughout the game. That's, you know, that changes the whole dynamic of the game.
Kind of just all fell in line that night. So.
Yeah, and Dakota Shipley with her 7 steals really helped out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she's done a nice job there.
I always say you play better defense when you score.
Yeah.
Richmond is still controlling the boards here today.
They've
Wow,
got a lot
here we
of-
go. Yeah. Fouled.
Stewart's done some damage since she's come in the game.
Yes.
And she's only a freshman, but at 6 feet tall, she's
Wow.
really making her presence felt.
With Carver and Stewart are on the floor together. That's pretty good command of the backboard.
Good rebound, Danielle. Open look.
Whoa. Okay. Guess that worked. 3 seconds. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, a little assist from Coach Lafley on that call.
11-4, Morse is down 7, 6:30 to go in the second quarter.
Looked like Richmond was going to press there for a second, but they...
The fake press.
Sophie Barber back in the game.
Number
Good
4,
pickup,
Katie Johnson's checked in for Richmond.
Tips and slip ball.
Nice steal by Wells.
Ooh, a scoop shot, rebound by Moore. No, Richmond comes away with it.
Paint.
Yes, a steal.
Letting them play.
Yeah.
Lucas taking it down the floor.
You know, just because you're at the 3 doesn't mean you have to take it.
Yeah, take it back out.
Yeah. Oh, foul, and another in the act of shooting, foul, and hoops made, chance for a 3-point play.
We have 4 fouls on us in the first half.
Yeah.
Macy Carver goes to the line. Chance to complete the 3-point play.
Thank you. And it's good.
Looks like they're not pressing anymore.
No, well, they got a 10-point lead right now. They only got 3, no, they got 4 subs. They can go, I guess they're all right. There you go.
Nice try.
Nice.
Ooh,
shake.
foul.
Has to be foul on that.
Yeah, Richmond did a really nice job defensively.
Collapse.
They're collapsing.
Yeah.
But they got bailed out with a foul. We got bailed out with a foul. There's the second on Sophie Wells. Chaz misses the first.
So far, over 4 from the foul line.
Yeah, that's a bad stat. All right, here we go, right there. Oh, nice, a fake. You know, I don't see enough of that. Ball faking. All the way.
And the finish by Sophie Wells. Richmond's pulling away here.
Hey, at least you looked at the hoop. I like that.
Grecian.
I think it's always important when you catch to look first at the basket, and then you can direct your play. We have a timeout on the floor. Morse down 12, looking for help from somewhere. There's 4:48 to go in the second. All right, again, Morse looking for answers. So you girls are down to like 4 practices, maybe? You practice Saturday?
We don't.
So it's Friday, tomorrow, Monday, and Wednesday. That is it. So are you aware, you must be aware, that some of these other schools are playing in postseason events?
Tournaments,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
little round robin type.
Right, right. It's too bad that people didn't think and be more inclusive.
I know.
Give you guys an opportunity. think the Gardner girls won their game, the first game, but that's they got some really good players, that Gardner team.
Yeah.
That sophomore is going to be a force.
Yeah, Lizzie Gruber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I saw the Gardner boys beat Mount Blue in a prelim,
Oh yeah.
who we beat
Yeah.
last week. So they could play up to 4 or 5 extra games. Whoa. It was just like, I hope you're there, I'm going to throw it there.
Coach Lafley was just talking about improving the passing, and that won't make him happy.
No. There you go. Covered by Morse. Daniel Bryant bringing it up left side.
Nice cut.
Oh.
Right there. Oh, hey, put it back up. Shot up, no good.
Rebound by Morse.
Oh, the ball's. So this one is fast. Stop and pop, no good. Rebound by Morse. Outlet up the left. She really massages that ball, that dribble. Whoa, there's a double.
Yeah.
Julia Lucas back in.
Briant and Craig checked back in for Richmond.
Well, they're still with a commanding 16-4 lead with 3:08 to go in the first half. Oh, no checkout, huh?
Yeah, Richmond pounds it right inside.
Good rebound by Lucas.
Yep.
Going all the way.
Stops. It's an
I'd
angle.
like to see her go to the glass there.
Yeah.
That was a perfect
Get
opportunity.
that call.
Wow. Oh, the chip drill. Yeah. She's not bad though, at point guard.
No, doing a nice job.
Chaz wide open. Nice cut by
Nice
Lucas.
shot, nice kick out.
Oh, no good. Whoa.
There was no
Big-
weak side.
Yeah, exactly. Good pickup right there. And we have another foul in the act of shooting. How many of those we had?
We've had quite a few.
Well, how many fouls have we committed? 6.
Yeah.
Probably 5 out of
And
6.
most of them have been on the shooting variety.
Yeah.
Jaden Briant for 2.
Well, everybody's getting a lot of playing time right here. You know?
8 players is a great number. You get to play a
Yeah.
lot.
Yes, you do.
And Jaden locks down the second one.
Chloe in.
All right, Danielle walks it up. A cut, looking for a cut, a second cut. Fournier with it, looking for the hoop. Nope. Ball fake, please. Change the plane. Wow. Just turned and put it in. It's another girl with height.
Really that height advantage.
Yes, they do. And they're making use of it.
Yeah, they are.
We got a foul.
Richmond foul.
Just under a minute to play. I'm not going to shoot 1-on-1.
Oh, boy, that's a kiss of death talk right there.
It's not going to happen.
Coach Marco has this thing. He says, first team to 40 wins. He's been right every game so far this year. Boy or girl.
Nice shot.
Julia Lucas with a nice little look at there to break our scoring drought.
Rebound by Bella.
Oh,
Tip ball. Great defensive hustle.
Good hustle
Right.
there by California. 20 seconds to go.
Shot by Tess.
bang!
Good.
Count that one.
Use the glass, I always say.
They cushioned it. Big three, 19-9.
Cut their lead down to 10.
We'll get a stop here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good little
Oh, a sweep.
Nice.
What a shot.
That was an amazing move.
Underhand scoop. The first half comes to an end with Richmond on a picturesque basket. Leads 21-9 over Morse. And we have reached halftime.
Hey folks, hold on. Check. Hey there, folks. Jonah Smith here with Chris Marco and special guests Julie Goddard and Abby Carpenter. Our picture here seems to be frozen. We got a technical difficulty with the camera. We're gonna try our best to get that figured out, but I guess we're gonna do radio style play-by-play here with Coach Chris Marco while I try to figure this out.
Izzy Stewart just missed an inside shot. Izzy getting the start here. She had a nice first half with 7 points. The goals come down, turn it over. Charlotte coming back down to Richmond. Can't get it to go down. Izzy for the rebound. They started back to the Builders. Alana Hickson had 2 for Richmond in the first half. Kara Beyond, Sophie Wells, and Beyond. Not an official count, but that's at least 4 we've had tonight.
All right, we have our picture back. Sorry about that. And we're going here. So now that we've got our picture back and people can see the game, Coach, do you have a score rundown for the first half?
Oh, Izzy Stewart picking up where she left off. Yeah, she had 7 that first half.
Brian bringing the ball up.
As I said, Alana Hickson had 2. Briant Wells, and Carver all had 3. For the Builders, Chaz Rutledge hit that 3 at the end of the half. And Julie Lucas had a 2, and Danielle Bryan had 4. But we're a little sluggish again offensively. And we haven't taken advantage of the good opportunities we've had. They've gone around the rim and out. And we need to make those.
So yeah, once again, sorry about the technical difficulties, and make sure to stick with us after the conclusion of this one. We have boys first team basketball versus Richmond.
Tip by Richmond.
White ball on the sideline. Oh, tip ball. Great steal.
Sally with the steal.
It's a good way to read the ball.
That's where ball fakes need to come in.
Carver thought about the 3. Ooh,
Oh, couldn't get it to
Stewart had
fall.
that one halfway down.
We saw a similar sort of high post finish there that almost went in right at the end of that first half.
It's kind of nice to finally be able to watch our JV girls play.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Another steal by Richmond.
another errant pass that Coach Lafley's
Oh, great defense by Lucas.
talking about.
So a question for you two. As seniors, I know your leadership role on the varsity team is pretty big, and I know you guys can set an example for the JV players. How do you sort of do that responsibility to make an impact on the younger players in this program?
Well, this year it's actually kind of really challenging since we don't get to practice with each other that often or watch each other's games that often, but really just try to work as hard as we can in practice and do all the right things, and I think getting the first one of the year is really a big step for the program.
Yeah.
Just lead by example for the most part and just hope they'll follow in our footsteps.
Because really this year you can't even watch their games. They can't watch your games.
No.
Right.
Unless they, watch them online or something afterwards.
You can hear Coach Morse over there.
And was that a Morse timeout
Yeah,
there?
another timeout for Morse. Yeah, Morse right now is kind of
Probably
stuck in
much
first
needed.
gear, and Richmond's in third gear.
Yeah.
So we've got to pick up the tempo and pace and intensity a little bit here, or it's going to get out of hand quickly. I'm sure that's what Coach Lafley and Coach Morse are talking to them about right now.
And speaking of growth in the girls program, Coach Parity, first couple years as the Builders coach, she seems to be doing a good job with you guys. You liking the way that Coach Parity's handled things so far?
100%.
Yeah, I respect her a lot.
Yeah.
She's done a lot for us.
She knows what she's doing, so definitely gonna be a good program for the next years.
Yeah, and I'm glad to set the stones for the program over the next couple of years.
All right, back with you after this. Oh, well, actually, it's about to end, so we might just stick around. So, Coach Marco, this might not be the outcome that we saw going into this one, but what do you think the Builders need to do to keep their heads in this one?
Well, the big thing is, I think Coach Lafley said, they're passing, and again, they're just playing very hesitantly. They're not making they're making what I call excuse me cuts. They cut to the basket, but it's just kind of, I'm going to cut instead of I'm going to cut.
It's not game speed.
Yeah, game speed cuts. Nice steal by Danielle, but we couldn't convert.
Perfect opportunity to hedge.
I like that term, excuse me cuts. That's pretty funny. There's not a lot of room for manners out on the court, I guess.
Absolutely.
I really look, especially for Chaz. That
was a good look.
And Danielle.
Great rebound by Danielle
Another
Bryant.
one. Chaz, Danielle, and Julia Lucas have led the JV team most of the year. And they've done the scoring, but not enough of it.
Yeah, Bryant definitely drives the offense most nights, but she just has not gotten the roll on that many shots.
Right. And they haven't pressed her. Sometimes they generate some offense from their defense. They haven't done that tonight. I'm a little surprised.
Impressive shot.
Carver can hit that shot.
Oh, yeah.
We seem to be in a sluggish state to start the second half.
I'm sure it's been a tough senior year for her. As it has been for all you guys.
Yeah. Definitely one to remember.
So going into the rest of your lives after high school, don't know what your plans are, but do you guys want to continue basketball? Or?
Unfortunately, my basketball career is coming to an end, but I'll be doing softball. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm probably going to focus on my studies, but we'll see what happens.
Well, the Builders are going to come with a little pressure. A little 2-2-1, or might be.
Hopefully this will give them a little momentum. Yeah. Look for that trap on the
Take
side.
that
Get some
sideline
steals,
away.
send them into the offense.
Yeah.
She's a good little guard.
Good handles.
Nice rebound by Chaz. Way to push the ball up.
Pushing it up. Looking for the pass, going up.
There it is!
And one by Danielle.
Was afraid there'd be a charge on that one, but I think they made the right call.
We just had a shoot-a-thon to raise money for our boosters, and we shot 100 shots, and Danielle went 88%.
Wow.
She doesn't miss many.
And you didn't put the announcer curse on her. Usually we don't say things like that, 'cause we do for the other team. Danielle can't be jinxed.
Yeah. We actually were able to raise over $2,000 from that.
Oh, that's great. What was that for again?
It was a shoot-a-thon to raise money for the boosters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice fake there. Oh, nice block. Two nice
Textbook
plays there,
block.
both ways.
Oh, tipped ball.
Good opposite
She got hit
rebound.
there.
Little overpass there, but great drive by Libby.
Nice drive, just a little too much.
And Libby Tetzlaff has been very active on both ends of the floor.
Oh, she was able to take it all the way, which resulted into a score.
Very impressive runner. We've seen that from her.
Yeah, Hickson with
multiple
another
times.
little runner.
2 minutes to go, 28-12.
Definitely a foul on that play. That's now 3 fouls for Richmond in the third quarter.
Ugh.
Jumper.
Good rebound by Lucas.
Pushing it up.
Well, Julia took a little hop and a skip there before she stopped, but that's the case there where she passed to the wrong shoulder. She needed to pass to her left shoulder. She passed it to her right shoulder, and that caused the turnover.
About a minute 15 to go in the quarter. That look was no good, but they get the rebound.
Back up.
Peyton Cray for 2.
Brian bringing the ball up.
Nice step
Nice
through.
move.
That was a nice step through by Lucas. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Morse is just struggling to find the rhythm on offense to get it going. But nice
Great steal. Another
Great
rebound.
Oh, should go to the line. If I'm Libby in that situation in the paint, maybe I prioritize the assist.
Richmond gets their 4th foul.
Couldn't get it to fall.
Richmond calls a timeout here with 42 seconds left in the third quarter, up 18.
And we'll be right back with you after this. And we are back. 30-12 Richmond Bobcats. Shirley Lucas going to the line here. 42 seconds to go in the quarter. And have we made a foul shot yet, Coach?
Yeah, Danielle made one.
Morse rebound. Danielle pushing the ball.
Good cut. Good move. Just a little short.
I feel like Morse hasn't generated enough fast break points this game at all.
Yes.
Exactly.
And I feel like if a couple of finishes don't go your way in the beginning of the game, it's hard to keep the morale, you
Definitely
know.
sets the tone when nothing falls through.
Yeah.
Be a travel.
Travel.
Well, Julia was up talking to you guys before the game and said she couldn't hit a shot. So I think she didn't have confidence even before the game.
Yeah, that's always a tough mentality to start with, too.
Definitely something everyone needs to work on.
Oh yeah, program-wide. Even for us.
Gonna stay with the Builders. But we just need to stay aggressive. Get the ball, especially inside. Go to the glass, just like that.
Nice,
Yes, Julia. Right at the buzzer. That's what we like to see.
And that's the quarter. Have any comments on that one, Coach? Especially that little last play there.
That's the kind of looks. It was a nice aggressive cut, and she didn't hesitate. Took it right to the glass. We've had 5 shots, at least maybe 6, that should have been made. You know, nice easy shots or one around the rim or whatever. If those are all made, it's 24 to 30. And that's a very different ball game than 30 to 14.
Just need to keep working the defense, making quick passes, and then looking up for a
Really
shot.
pushing the ball up when we have a fast break opportunity. Seems like we kind of hesitate.
Yeah, we've seen very sluggish
Yeah.
the whole game.
Yeah.
Not what we've seen a lot of other games this year. I don't know if they were in school today or they weren't in school today, if that makes a difference.
All right. Oops.
Good talk by California.
Oh, nice
And
block.
great block
Great
by
stuff.
Chaz.
Good rebound. So I'm going to stay with Richmond. I'm going to stay with
That was a
So,
little funky. I thought it was Morse's ball, last jump ball, but it's all right. We'll take it.
we've had our share of technical difficulties tonight, but thanks for bearing with us.
Richmond had a hand in the face on that one.
That's where that opposite rebound comes in.
Yeah.
Baseline drive. Just short. Richmond's just working the paint right now.
Yeah, they are.
32 to
Well, I
14.
mean, they have a nice
Sarah
height
Brion.
advantage in there, too. Right, good work by Danielle. Yep.
I'd love
gonna
to see
step the line
Danielle
again.
take that to the glass, though, especially when you get hit. It's much easier to shoot off the glass than
I
try
really
to
feel like
switch.
we don't use the glass as much as we should.
You know,
Kind of fade away at contact.
Yeah.
especially
Contact shot.
especially in that area, in the lane area.
Second one's good. 15 to 32 now. Oh, great pass to 2 defenders. Open shot.
Wow.
It was just
That
too
was a
late of a
nice quick
step
shot.
up.
Got away
Yeah.
with it. Brion hits along too.
34 to 15.
Good ball movement. Oh, hasn't opened up.
Nice pass.
That was a
There we
good
go.
leading pass.
And that's one of the best offensive plays we've seen all night from our side.
Yeah, really. Quick pass and screen seems to be Richmond's offense right now. Work it in the paint.
Most of their points have been from the paint.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Brion scored all of Richmond's 6 points this quarter.
Great shot.
Great shot. Sophie Barber.
Sophie took her time that time. Didn't rush, didn't take the 3, stepped inside.
Nobody was
More
challenging.
comfortable shot.
Nice kick out.
That was a good pass. And rebound by Chaz. She's had a lot of those tonight.
white ball after it was tipped by Richmond. Nice luck.
It's going to be 4 fouls on Sophie Wells.
And now I think Richmond has 6 fouls. We're in a 1-and-1. Morse has 0
no fouls. Yeah.
Gets the roll that time.
Good shot.
My gosh. Oh, that was an pretty aggressive go for the rebound. Almost got it that time.
Richmond again pushing the ball. Ooh.
Good shot.
Whoa.
Rebound by Lucas. That was great.
Pushing it up. Good luck.
Good look. Good
Great
drive.
And one.
And a foul on it. It's an and-one scenario.
Textbook play right there.
Great.
Definitely a better second half of double shots.
Oh, yeah. Little Euro there didn't seem to work now.
That's tough.
Coach took away 3 from his player, called timeout before she shot it.
He definitely
well.
felt that one.
That's one of the worst mistakes you can make as a coach, unfortunately.
Yes, it is. I've done it a couple times.
All right, we will be right back with you after this. All right, here we are. 36-23, and we're in the bonus. We have a one-on-one opportunity here. Unfortunately,
Morse continues their momentum.
yeah. The big turnaround here in this fourth quarter, just under 5 minutes to go.
It's always hard when a team finds their momentum late in the game.
Yeah, definitely, it's going to be crunch time here. I don't know if we have enough.
Good shot.
We really got to get a hand in the face and step up the shooter sooner.
So
It's
definitely,
all Cara Brion here.
Yeah,
8
and
points in the quarter.
it's definitely
Always.
seemed like a multi-directional attack. They've used beyond the arc once or twice. They've been strong in the paint, and they've been strong from just beyond the free throw line.
Oh, Chaz with the glass, but it just couldn't fall.
That was much better movement by the Builders that time, though. Good hit. Yeah, it's going to be the first on Addie Hines, I think.
Yeah, 3 bodies on her, I mean.
No, it's her second. Ellie misses the first.
Morse's first foul in the second half.
Yeah. With only 4 minutes to play in the
Yeah.
game, that's been a good thing.
Hopefully you don't get more.
Lila knocks down the second.
Oh, another Richmond tip.
Coach Laughley giving some instruction on the passing there. That was not passed to the proper
Yeah.
side.
He's always verbal on the sidelines. You gotta love it.
And have we been able to pin down
Yeah,
the year
Gail
that he
was there.
started, or no?
No, sometime in the 80s.
Oh, goodness. Maybe it could have been a kicked ball there, but. Good little step up. Chaz pushing the ball. See, this is a good fast break opportunity. Oh,
Goes for the shot.
could have taken it all the way there.
I was kind of surprised she pulled up.
Yeah, that's maybe it was the element of surprise there. I don't know.
Oh,
Nice
good
look.
look.
Ooh,
Oh,
We just gotta get those to fall. We'd be
make
up
that
by a lot
7 of
more.
those.
Oh, good little defense by Lizzie.
all right. We have gotten our scoreboard back finally. Was working on that for a little while.
3 minutes to play.
Oh, that was a little spin there. Little twirl. Pass could have gone either way. Nice.
Take it all the way.
Ooh.
Really does take advantage of those foul opportunities.
That nice aggressive drive there. Third foul on Vaselli. Danielle will shoot 2.
So the first to 40 rule. We're not quite there yet, but
One more point.
yeah.
Julia Lucas and Sophie Barber in.
She really does miss many of those opportunities.
Danielle 4 for 5 tonight.
She's definitely finding her rhythm later in this game after missing a few finishes early on.
It'd be a whole different game if we found the momentum
The first half, yeah.
instead of the last quarter.
Game changer.
I feel like that's a program-wide.
Nice hustle by
difficulty right
Chaz.
there. You agree, Abby?
I do.
Gonna get a timeout by Richmond here with 2:05 to play in the game.
And yeah, we'll be right back with you after this. All right, here we go. 39-25. Richmond Bobcats in the lead. Just about 2 minutes to go in this game, and make sure to stick with us. We have our first team basketball squad taking on the boys' side, Richmond Bobcats. Wow. And Hickson's only got 6 points on the day, but she's been a much more active player than that. The playmaking has been pretty strong.
And what's the score?
41-25.
Okay.
And one.
First one to 40 wins. 2 minutes to play.
I think you might be right on this one.
I think we almost had a chance to break that rule against the boys' game against Ararat a little while ago.
Almost.
Not to be.
This has been a better second half, and the first half was very sluggish by the Builders.
Yeah.
Been much more active this half.
Honestly,
Just
coming
found
into
our
this
rhythm
game, coming into this game, pitting your junior varsity against what is technically just the Richmond varsity squad, you don't expect to have this margin of victory here, but they really did. The size advantage, I think, might have been one of the #1 factors in giving the Bobcats the momentum early.
Oh, definitely. They drove it to the paint.
Yeah, the Bobcats have nice height.
Open shot.
That was pretty.
Vaselli with a 3.
Richmond pulling away once again.
Lucas fumbling
Good
around.
drive, nice hustle.
Lucas.
That was a good hustle to keep the
nice
position
work.
there.
Again. Oh,
And it pays off.
glass.
And Julia's been much more active this half.
Lucas on defensive balance. Great job.
Nice steal by Sophie.
Sophie, Barber. Nice.
Push it all the way.
Couple spin moves there. Oh,
Protecting the ball, definitely.
It's a little sloppy, but got the foul for it. Those are just
Foul on
funky
Peyton
jump
Cray,
right
and
there.
Julia will shoot 2.
In and out.
39.4 seconds to play.
Off the back rim. Richmond's #10 guard has been really active this game, and it's showing.
Good playmaker.
Oh, very. Quick steps.
29 seconds left. 45-27. Our scoreboard's giving us trouble again.
We only got 20 seconds left to play, so.
Yeah. We got another game after this.
Oh, great cut by Barber. Wish I would have seen it. Libby with a drive.
Good drive.
Oh, great.
Just a little short.
Oh, steal.
Good rebounding.
Really, that's 2 in a row for her. Nice little crossover, too.
2 seconds.
Definitely.
Got the contact right there.
And she'll go to the
We're in a
line.
1-on-1 situation, so it gives us a chance to cut the lead down by a few more points.
0.6 left to play.
Wasn't the outcome we were looking for, but started to find the momentum late in the second half. Any comments on the game, Abby?
Our rebounding and our shots have definitely affected the scoring and just getting our momentum too late in the game.
Yeah. First shot falls, second is not. Lucas with the rebound.
Had a chance at the buzzer.
And that's going to do it for us tonight. Final score 45-28 in favor of the Richmond Bobcats. Coach Marco, do you have the rundown?
Yeah, just way too much for Richmond. They really dominated the inside game with all their height. Izzy Stewart, one of those had 9. Alana Hickson chipped in with 7. At least Lila Vaselli had 4. Cara Brion had 11, 8 of them in the fourth quarter. Sophie Wells 3, Jaden Briant 3, Peyton Cray had 2, and Macy Carver had 6. For the Builders, Libby Tetzlaff had 1, Sophia Barber had 2, Chaz Rutledge had 6, Julia Lucas got going in the second half, had 9, and Danielle Bryant was 4 for 5 from the line for a total of 10. But again, just off to too slow a start, fell behind. In the second half was pretty balanced, but we were just couldn't come back from the 12, 15 point deficit.
Any last notes from our special guests here?
wasn't the outcome we were looking for, but definitely felt good to watch them play again.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming on.
you.
We will have a first team boys basketball versus Richmond after this. Hopefully we can get some of the technical difficulties ironed out. For Chris Marco, Brian Hatch, Julia Goddard, and Abby Carpenter, we will see you soon. The 826 Enrichment Fund, using community donations to help passionate Morse High students follow their dreams. The 826 Enrichment Fund, supporting uniqueness. Bath Savings Institution, serving Maine communities for more than 165 years. Bath Savings, your neighbor, your bank. And by First Federal Savings and Loan, working to serve our communities each and every day. First Federal, invested locally the same way you are. The upcoming production of Morse High School Athletics is brought to you by the following. The 826 Enrichment Fund, using community donations to help passionate Morse High students follow their dreams. The 826 Enrichment Fund, supporting uniqueness. Bath Savings Institution, serving Maine communities for more than 165 years. Bath Savings, your neighbor, your bank. And by First Federal Savings and Loan, working to serve our communities each and every day. First Federal, invested locally the same way you are. And now, Morse High School Sports with Play-by-Play Productions. Hey folks, and welcome to Morse High School freshman basketball. It's our first team against the Richmond Bobcats junior varsity. For Play-by-Play Productions in conjunction with Bath Community Television. My name is Jonah Smith, here with Coach Chris Marco. And it's been a while since we've done a game, just the two of us. I think last year we got one or two of the girls' games in.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while. I think a girls' game last year. So
yeah, that's yeah.
We've had, of course, we had guest announcers the last several games. Coach Dorian stepped in a couple of the boys' games, and then we had Julia and Abby the last game with the girls.
Yeah, we're hoping to get a couple more in before the season ends. And then after that, I am hopefully going to be moving on to lacrosse. Do we have the starters for this contest, Coach?
I've got their starters for Richmond. Number 12, Wyatt Cassidy. 14, Tegan Kilpatrick. 20, Hunter Mason. 34, Adam Vodacek. Number 21, Coleman Crosser. For the Builders, I'm going to guess they're going to go with some of their same starters. 15, Trace McFarland. 23, Callan Gould.
They've gone with Williams.
21, Rainier Ike. And number 13, Braylon Williams. I think they've started pretty much every game. And we'll see who the fourth starter is tonight, whether it's Lafer or Tappan or someone else.
Last time out, if I'm remembering correctly, I thought it was Tappan, but I'm not quite sure. So, coming off a tough defeat for our girls, what do you think the key is to swing this matchup back into favor?
6:29. We're going to start at 6:30. We're right on time. Perfect timing. The big thing for the Builders, just like the girls, is going to be their offense. We've got to score efficiently so we can get into our pressure. And Lafer's starting for the Builders, 14.
And a pattern that you can notice just through your picture here, I think they have at least a little bit of a height advantage on us. Or at least they have one guy who was standing
next to me. That's the way we like to start.
Right off the bat, a very strong and one play from Callan Gould. And we talk about momentum. In the girls' game, we struggled. I spoke to Julia Lucas and Danielle Bryant after that last game. They usually drive the JV team's offense. They say they struggled to put in the momentum, which might have damaged their ability to really put their hearts in the game. But starting off with an and one, like, he didn't convert it, but that's going to be a morale booster. Here's Gould again. Farland.
Dangerous pass there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Looks like he could have taken it right to the glass.
Yeah, he opted for the fancy pass.
Lafer can't convert.
And that's theirs. So, Coach, it's Coach Nick Green for us, right?
Right, Nick Green, assisted by Nate Hodgkins.
And I'm not too familiar with the strategy of basketball, believe it or not. So, have you noticed the offense that he's running so far?
They're running just a motion offense. Five out motion. With that, is that a three? That's too long. Two by Hunter Mason.
Fouled on the way up.
Ooh, we'll call a jump ball on that. Wow.
That
was interesting.
I'm not sure about that.
That was Here we go with our 2-2-1 pressure.
McFarland and Williams looking for the trap, and he hasn't cast it yet. No roll there.
That was a nice little runner by Cassidy. Took it to the glass, but just couldn't get it to go.
And as we are watching this game play out, this could be the very last high school game played on these on this floor.
Oh. Trace just powered it to the hoop.
Yeah, I mean, using his shoulder, no charge there.
The pressure got him up tempo there, caused that turnover. That was just a tempo turnover.
We've come out really strong against these guys, and I think we really have to wrangle the momentum.
Nice drive by Callan.
That was tough. Good pick.
Trace was very active in the last game we saw. He was all over the floor. Steals, scoring, assists, passing.
Adam Vodacek, I believe that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, Vodacek.
He was going for the charge there, but not quite. He wasn't able to plant his feet in time, from what I saw. Lafer over to Williams, driving, back out to Lafer. A lob, and they'll give us that one.
We've seen a lot of that lob pass. The ball's in the air too long. It's got to be a little quicker.
The lobs can be helpful to get it over unsuspecting defenders, but for people who see it coming, it's just like an easy can of corn catch. At least that's what they call it in old-fashioned baseball.
That's right. That was a nice tip from behind by Rainier. Nice little tip drill.
Whoa.
That was a little forced.
He is feeling confident. That look was a little bit better, though.
Yeah, that was a nice drive. Went to his left hand.
That was a great pass.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul on the catch.
Did see some contact there.
Braylon Williams is first. So we're not matched up.
Good defensive contest from
He's
Gould.
got him. Nice look ahead by Lafer.
Good finish. Sometimes you miss those.
And we go into our 2-2-1. Yeah. That should have been Morse ball.
Oh yeah, that was. They are just spiking the ball into each other's hands. The Bobcats, I think, got to be a little bit
way off.
My scoreboard is at a
Ball
date.
still in play, guys. I think we thought it was going to go out and we stopped playing.
Good hustle by Gould to get in his face.
Now, this is an extra game we were able to pick up for the first-year team. A lot of schools don't have. Nice pass.
So what do you have for a score right now,
Ike
Coach?
to McFarland. I've got 8-4.
I think
Actually, I have 8-2.
our board must be off. And
Yeah.
I'm not sure what we're missing.
Oh, grab that ball.
That was a good work to wrestle the ball from him.
Oh, that was a good idea, but Lafer wasn't on the same page with McFarland that time.
So we're gonna cross-check these scores probably after the quarter. That was an interesting fadeaway look. He almost nailed that. Gould with the drive, putting it up,
Oh, yeah.
and the roll. That was a strong play. He puts his fists up. And we're gonna get a whistle and a timeout. I think.
Maybe they'll check the score. I've got the score as 10-2.
I think I was matching with the scoreboard, but I think that was because I lost track and put the scores together.
A nice first quarter so far by the Builders. Been very active. As I was saying, our first team hasn't. A lot of schools don't have freshman teams.
Yep.
So we're playing, Richmond's JV team, but to give our team an extra game to play, so which is fortunate. So. I think the Richmond coach is checking the score with the scorebook as well.
Yeah.
Even though it's to their advantage right now.
I don't think Mr. Schurz is changing anything, so maybe he's got it wrong.
I think they need to check the score next time out. 10-2.
A notorious example of.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was a kick. Doesn't matter.
Nice steal by Trace. Just wanted to convert it.
As I was saying, a notorious example of missed bookkeeping was in the Troy State DeVry college basketball game, where I think it was 252 to 114 in the end.
Wow.
And that was the highest scoring game in like the history of the sport. And I think this really good sports writer, I watched an article on it. Good drive there. That was a good play.
Great drive by Renier.
4 points for him.
Nice left hand.
But I think they had 6 more points on the board for Troy State than they actually got. But easy to get swept up into chaos. In a 252 to 114 game.
Oh, nice steal. Warner just checked in, wide open, gets the 2.
So my score matches the one on the scoreboard now, except I don't know how many points Richmond has.
Well, I might have missed the early Richmond hoop, but
I had one for them. Rainier Ike. His play tonight, very aggressive, and he has been an offensive force, one of 4 Builders to get on the board so far.
it was a nice pass by Callan. Just couldn't finish it off. I'll double check. Our score's right. Oop. That's the old bad pass drill. You got to go catch that with 2 hands.
Yeah. I think you might have missed one. I saw I had 4 points for Richmond early on, but I'm not sure.
Again, Richmond having a little trouble with our pressure. A lot of unforced turnovers here.
The hastiness, the hasty attitude in their passing is not making it easy on them. I have the fouls wrong too. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, that's an example of a good lob pass. McFarland unable to finish, and you could see the reaction that he had to that one. That was a bad look. Good finish, though. That was a strong offensive rebound, and it is either 14-4 or 14-6. Across to Gould, and there's about 45 seconds left. Maybe they'll want to use some clock. I guess not. Gould, unable to get the roll that time, but that was a strong drive. Yeah, that was a foul.
Yeah, Jack Galeno just checked in a little while ago. Is going to get the foul there. Aiden Tappin's in for the Builders as well, number 20.
.32.7 left in the quarter. And that was tough. So many shots we see that are really close and they just don't get the roll. That's going to be frustrating.
Builders going to go for one shot with 30 seconds to play, quarter.
So pretty strong work from our first team against their junior varsity.
15 seconds, still plenty of time. Don't force it in there.
You saw some. Oh, lost the dribble.
Whoa.
There it is. Wow.
Aiden Tappin for 2. We get lucky, we shot a little early. That gives Richmond a chance to come down and hit a 3, but they don't.
Almost had that. That would have been a big swinger for them. And I think the scores are all matched up now.
Okay.
I have 16-7. Or
Right.
actually, never mind, I adjusted the scoreboard.
Well, we'll go with that till halftime anyway.
Yeah.
A nice first quarter by the Builders offensively. Callan Gould had 4, Ike had 4, McFarland had 4, and Warner and Tappin chipped in with 2 apiece. So real balanced scoring. And the defense was really bothering Richmond, caused them into a lot of unforced errors. So see if we can continue a good play.
So for Richmond, what do you think their goal is going to be moving forward against us?
Well, the big thing, they've got to cut down on their turnovers.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure Coach is talking about settling it down, not throwing the long passes, shorten up the passes, be a little more patient. They've shot a lot of quick threes, which I don't like for us to do, but and so far haven't hit one. But maybe that's their game, but it doesn't look like it so far.
What's happening here? Love the maroon colors. We see, I think Freeport has a similar look.
Freeport, very similar to that.
We lost our exhibition game with them, but we will see them play the unified crew right here on Play by Play Productions this March.
Nice look by Connor Vashon, but he couldn't hit it. Sebastian Grover in for the Builders. Nice drive. Gonna draw the foul on Wyatt Cassidy.
And McFarland has been one of the more aggressive players.
24 Max Pacelli in for the Bobcats as well. Trace knocks down the first. And the second. The Builders come with their pressure.
Now I think the scoreboard
Richmond
is
makes some adjustments.
doubly. Oh, no, wait, he got it. Hey,
Another
good work
steal.
to generate that turnover. We have looked very strong out there against.
Oh, great tip by Rainier.
And the points off of turnovers, that is really how you start to develop your presence in the game. Not only as an individual, but as a whole team. And that is a good look. And he got it.
Wyatt Cassidy is the 3.
Yeah, that was an impressive one. Nothing but net. I do not think I could hit anything like that at all.
Oh. We'll give him pick and roll. And Rainier, another 2.
Anyone who was here early enough was unfortunate to see me shooting around down there. I shoot like a middle school center. All right, timeout for, I believe, the Bobcats. And we'll be right back with you after this. Back out here, second quarter action, 6:51 to go in the half. Morse with a decided advantage so far, 22-10, and we're ahead in the foul category. Don't look for it to stay that way forever, though. We have seen momentum swing really hard.
Oh, nice step by Renier. That's that long pass, so Richmond doesn't want to pass.
There it is. That is a shot that McFarland was looking for earlier. Oh, another chip. He has really earned his points this game. They have not been lazy points.
Rainier had a nice steal there. Back to Trace. Trace had all kinds of time and he knocked it down. Another turnover by Richmond. Again, our pressure really bothering them. Richmond switched defensively to a 2-3 zone.
Another take. Oh, that one was just a little short.
Trace get right back though.
He is hungry for points.
Let's see if we recognize the defensive switch. Looks like we're still running our man offense.
And do you know, I don't know if we've seen that many zones run against our freshman squad this year. Do you know if we have an offense that's more effective against that kind of defensive strategy?
Yeah, they have what they call it the B series, but you know, they're going to look to get to the high post a little more. Going to get fouled by Braylon Williams, going to be his second. Vashon's been very active on that offensive board.
And just a general question here, because I'm still trying to learn as much as I can about the more nuanced strategy of basketball. If you guys remember, a couple games ago we saw the box and out. I think that's what you called it.
Box and one.
Box and one. That strategy used. And that was the 2-2 zone with the face guard.
The face guarding, yeah.
And would you say that those sort of mash up, like blend between man and zone, is that pretty rare?
Yeah, it's what they call a trick defense. It's designed to stop we adjusted to our B offense, but we don't make a good pass. Everybody's got a rebound, especially on those 3-pointers. You get all kinds of odd rebounds.
25-12.
That's the one. Oh, Sebastian could have passed that right to Gould.
Good look, although I don't know if he set his feet
correctly. A foul on Clifford. William Clifford just checked in the game.
Third team foul for the half.
I think it's going to be the fourth.
No. I have 3.
I've got 2 on Williams and 1 on Clifford and Delano.
So halftime, we'll definitely check with our scorekeepers here. And that's ours. I mean, turnover after turnover, our squad has looked really aggressive defensively, and I think that is contributing to our morale and our ability to score. That was a good pass. Smart not to take the shot that time, though.
Nice pass, nice dump off by Trace.
Pull up, and not quite.
Rainier lets the traffic clear. We're going to set things up. turnover.
Waiting for something to develop here. That's sort of the. Oh.
Yeah.
The development we were waiting for was a treble. So have you noticed a switch in the offense yet, or are we still sort of?
Yeah, no, we switched the offense up. Another turnover by Richmond. Yeah, they have more turnovers than shots at this point. We got a sunk coming in. Coleman Crosser comes in from 21 for Richmond.
Oh, stuff.
Nice block.
That's size and that vertical. That was
Oh, but Chase doesn't give up.
never.
Oh, he's gonna get the foul though.
Is that his first?
That's his first, yep. That Trace got his shot blocked, but he didn't hang his head. He stuck with it, got a steal. But got a little carried away and committed the foul. Nice block by Gould.
And a block like that is going to take the wind out of your offense, at least for that possession. Good work by the Bobcats to get to the line, though.
Yeah, that's going to be the second on Trace. Kind of got caught in a bad place. We didn't, after the block, we kind of stood around and watched and didn't match up and check out.
And a little long on that one for Vodacek. Softer roll that time.
Violation on the shooter, I believe.
Did he cross the line too early?
He did, but I think they call it on someone else. I didn't see that.
I thought I saw you.
Because he crossed the line himself too soon.
He has a little lift on that shot. Maybe that's why it goes a little long for him. He gets off the ground a little.
Trace killed his dribble there. Didn't really want to do that.
No. Ike, bounce pass, three-pointer, no. Oh,
That was a careless pass there.
that was pretty indifferent play there.
Yeah. Hunter Mason took advantage.
And even when you have a double-digit lead, you really got to play like you care.
Yeah, we're gonna some careless passing here.
Not to insinuate that these guys don't care. They're playing their hearts out, but they do have to be a little bit more methodical in their decisions in terms of passing.
Hunter Mason picks up the foul.
2 minutes and 10 to go in the half.
That was probably a good foul because it was gonna they were gonna give up 2 points there if he hadn't fouled.
Ike didn't want the three-point look, so he'll search for something better. Delano. And McFarland with the roll.
Yeah, nice little floater by Trace.
That one had some float on it.
Another
and he's
steal by
caught it.
Trace. That's Rainier.
He threw that up with both hands, and it looked like maybe an and one sort of situation, although I can understand why they wouldn't make that call. He was imbalanced. Good three-point look. Not quite. Good board.
A minute and a half to go here in the half. Oh, keep coming, Rainier.
And honestly, the Bobcats don't look too bad out there. Richmond definitely with some strong play, although too many turnovers. That has been, like you said, that's been their biggest problem. Maybe tempo, slowing it down a little. They do seem like kind of a fast team. And another one for McFarland. That is his second three-point make of the game.
Trace is feeling it tonight. That's going to be the third time out for Richmond here. Try to stem the tide with a minute to play. Builders up by 16, 30 to 14.
Coach Green definitely, he has come out of timeouts a lot sooner than the Bobcats have. I don't think he has much to say to his squad.
Keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, he's, I don't know the coaches that well, but I was speaking to him before tonight's game. He's a good motivator, and he definitely, I think he knows the strategy, and he also knows the mechanics. He knows the mechanics.
Well, so far, it's just put Trace out there and let him do his thing. He's got 14 points already, half a dozen steals.
Oh yeah, and the team
Really making it happen.
And it's not like he's being a ball hog or
No.
anything. The team's working around him, and he's
No.
been dishing it out when he needs to.
No.
Have you ever heard of the? I know you're a coach yourself. Have you ever heard of like the egg on the pillow trick when you're teaching kids how to finish?
No.
No, Coach Green was talking
Oh.
about like you the wrist and like
Yeah.
it's like you're trying to put an egg on a pillow in the basket.
So far, the shipbuilder defense has really rattled Richmond.
Yes.
Richmond, like I said, they've got more turnovers than points.
And they have 14 points.
They're going to go with a little 1-4 press breaker.
Just under a minute to go.
See how they do. Oh, nice hustle by Aiden Tappan. That ball was in the air a little too long. Gave Aiden must have come 30 feet while that ball was in the air.
Yeah, great work. Had he not deflected that out of play, I think they would have had an easy basket. And a pick by, I don't know exactly who knocked that out of his hands, but Tappan came away with it. And these players really know their roles. They're not trying to work beyond themselves. They know what they have to do to foster a good team game.
That was one of the few unforced turnovers the Builders have had. 30 seconds to play here in the half.
Going up with it. That was a good finish. Just about 15 seconds to go. We are going to want to hold for the last shot here. Not too long though. Less than 10. The drive. Step back. Fade away. No. And that closes the book on the first half. 30-16 lead for the Builders. We will make sure to corroborate the score during this halftime break. But as of now, this lead is looking pretty solid for us.
Yeah, very, very good. See if we can keep it up in the second half. The defense has been tremendous, causing Richmond all kinds of turnovers. So that's really the key to this half.
Second half action, more Shipbuilder basketball after this. Hey folks, we're back here. Waning minutes of halftime. Score is currently Morse High 30 and Richmond High 16. The Builders have been outplaying the Bobcats, specifically in the defensive end. The turnover generation has been really strong for us. We have been able to use the pressure to force mistakes, and that's why our lead is where it is at right now. Coach, do you have the scoring rundown?
Yeah, the scoring for Richmond, they've only got 3 players that have scored so far. Connor Vachon's had 6, Wyatt Cassidy 4, and Hunter Mason 6. For the Builders, Garrett Warner had 2, Aiden Tappan had 2, Rainier Ike had 8, Callan Gould 4, and Trace McFarland's been all over the place, both offensively and defensively. Leads the way with 14. So, but again, our defense is really generating a lot of turnovers, which is leading to most of our points. And Richmond, I'm sure that's a big thing they've discussed at halftime, is reducing their turnovers here in the second half.
Yeah.
It'd be a much closer game.
And they haven't looked all that weak out there. They've really been holding their own, except on that they've been dealing with the pressure and not really as efficiently as they would hope. And if he's watching this in the future, I don't want to put in a lot of pressure on Trace, but do you think we'll see him swing up to varsity from time to time? And that's a charge.
It's going to be an offensive foul on Callan. He extended that left arm a little bit.
Good call, I think. But do you think Trace will see varsity minutes next year, or not quite?
I would, it's early to tell. A lot of varsity players are coming back, but
that's true. We do have a young squad. I think that's the only thing that we're holding back.
Oh, nice. But Trace with another steal leads to a Braylon Williams too.
And that was a really strong finish from Williams through what looks to be a little contact. He was not in an advantageous position under the hoop. That was not a good look for McFarland. He probably should have looked to pass that time.
That's the ones, when you're in traffic, trying to float it in traffic with contact, it's very hard to float it when you get in contact.
Yeah.
If he takes that to the glass,
you gotta
shot.
banking it in is a little bit easier there. But I mean, he does have a really soft, but
if he's clear, you can shoot the floater. But when you get contact, go to the glass.
And he has a look from way beyond, and he almost got it.
Yeah.
Williams had a tip on it, but Richmond will get it. That was a good bounce pass to escape. And a good put up.
That was well defended by the Builders. Garrett Warner protected the basket like he's supposed to. Made that a tough shot for Richmond.
Farland all on his own, trying to go for the drive. And has he had any rest at all tonight, do you think?
Very little. He has 2 fouls. But I'm not sure if he came out at all. It was only for a minute. That's his back court, but that's okay.
Wow.
Number 12, Wyatt Cassidy.
He's had more than one of those tonight.
Yeah, he must be there shooting. He has the green light, and his form looks very good. That's his second 3 he's hit.
That was a good one.
Nice drive by Braylon, but he handed the ball to
Braylon's looked really good tonight, and for a lot of the season, I see a lot of potential there.
Boom! That's a long 2 by Hunter Mason.
Time to get serious.
He leads down to 11 here.
Oh, almost got his own board.
Boom!
And
maybe getting a timeout here.
Yeah, maybe time to put a stop to this, coach. It's his judgment.
Down to 9. 5:40 to play. All kinds of time to play in this game.
And yeah, definitely far from over. This one's not even close to sealed. And like I said, Richmond, they've been getting some turnovers generated of their own. That was a good pass, and he might have been hit one of those times, but that looked to be almost all ball. That was just some strong defense. And like you said, Coach, when you score, you play better defense. I think that's what we've seen come to fruition.
5 minutes to go. And we're going to get that timeout we were looking for.
Yeah, it's time to talk things over, definitely. I don't think this one is going to slip away from us quite yet, but we really got to focus on what we're going to need to keep our energy from the first half. Right back with you after this. And we're back. Lead has been chiseled down to 9, but
yeah, Richmond's come out hot here. Quick 7 points in the first 3 minutes. Outscored us 7-2. We had some good opportunities, but we weren't able to score them. So.
Oh, that was an interesting pass.
Yeah.
And I think Gould knew that the defenders did not see it coming. First team foul of the half for the Bobcats.
First on Max Faselli. Rainier misses the first.
Oh, no.
And the second.
Tough luck.
Whoa.
No roll that time. That would have been a serious problem.
That was and another. Now it's the Builders with the unforced turnovers.
Yeah, right now haste is only making waste for us.
Yeah. Momentum. Mo has on a maroon shirt right now.
Oh, Olmo, that's a good one.
Here we go, another easy 2. Hunter Mason. And the Builders are looking bewildered at this point.
And I'd credit the Bobcats with a hefty part of this comeback. They've looked pretty strong out there. They definitely not letting themselves get lost, and in the deficit after the first half, they knew they could pull through, and they have broke the lead down a little.
There we go. There's a nice pass and cut and pass.
Back up to 9, and Callan with a good finish. He was really good job to shake his defender. Oh, that one is in no man's land, but they got it back. Good tip by Ike. Going up with it. Just a little short. Good board by Williams.
Check out by Braylon that time. Another unforced turnover.
That's not the pass you want to see made, though. And still plenty of time to go. 11 minutes in the game, and just about 3.5 actually left in the half. They have looked really efficient on the offensive end, and their finishing skill has been superb.
Yeah, Hunter Mason has 8 this quarter, 14 for the game.
He's rivaling McFarland right now in his production. McFarland hasn't, I don't believe he's cracked the scoreboard yet this quarter.
Ooh, you hear that one. You hear the slap up here. Yeah, they cleared out that time for Trace.
It'll be interesting to see the plus-minus for this quarter. Good luck. Oh, not quite.
Tapping back in for Williams. This is where we've struggled, several games this year. We go in these slumps where we can't score.
We've seen that across all levels too.
Yeah, we've only scored 4 points this quarter.
The varsity boys have had a tough time with
We're
that.
standing around a little too much.
Oh, good pass.
Yeah, that's what we were doing earlier.
Great dish from McFarland.
McFarland to Ike for 2. And then we get Richmond out of control.
Ike with another great drive and a great finish.
Callan Gould with the steal took it all the way. We call a delay a game. Delay a game after Callan made the shot, he knocked the ball away.
And is that a foul? What's up?
It's a warning. If you do it again, it's a technical foul. Delay a game.
Where did he knock it? I didn't see that happen.
When the ball came through the net, he batted it to the stage.
Oh, that's tough. Delay of game. What an interesting
Ooh,
call.
nice step.
Oh.
Whoa!
Whoa. Oh my God! Woo. Quite a bizarre possession, and it ends in an and one opportunity.
Trace was throwing that to Rainier, but he couldn't get it. He tipped it, and it went right to Aiden, who knocked it down for 2.
If you ask me, that was just good fortune.
That was good fortune.
Great finish by Tappan.
There was no plan to that.
I will not take away the finish from Tappan, though. That was fantastic work.
No plan at all to that action. Right place, right time.
And 40-27 now, 1:42 to go in the quarter. Let's see if he can finish it off.
That's a violation. The shooter, yeah.
Very.
And when you're the shooter, that's all you do. You do not think about rebounding.
A little bit. It looked a little bit like he almost wanted to get his own rebound in that scenario. Like like you see that in the NBA sometimes when you're down late in a game and you can't afford to make just the free throw. I wonder if he wanted the 4-point play.
When you're the shooter, you just forget all about rebounding. It's going to be a foul on Clifford.
Frustration, maybe?
Nice defense by the Builders. Force that shot. I don't like that bounce pass on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It's very slow.
Hey, if you do that even in a video game, you're liable to turn it over. Way too easy that time. Good finish.
Pacelli all the way. Weak side defense didn't recover after we got beat up top.
40 seconds. That was a good floater. Couldn't get the finish. All ball that time, and Gould. That was Gould.
Yeah. Rainier kept it alive, and Callan finished it off. It's going to be a block. It's going to be the 3rd on McFarland.
Where'd that come from, do you think? That idea to
I don't know. He was out of position there. I don't try to do too much there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice
10
pass. That was a nice pass by Mason, but they couldn't convert.
And what did they call there? Was that a foul?
I thought they called a foul, but
Yeah, I think they just put it up on the board. Although the board's not really working right now.
there's a foul on Mason right now.
I guess.
They call a foul on Gilpatrick there.
And now they're going to want a quick inbounds with 5 seconds left. Let's zoom out and get all this in. Tap in. He's holding it. 2 seconds, and it's not going to get off. He was trapped. I mean, Coach Green didn't want to call the timeout there with 5 seconds left. That would have been kind of a waste. But in a situation where you had more time, maybe.
Yeah, they'll have to work on that one a little bit.
Yeah, that did not go like they wanted it to.
No.
And heading into the fourth quarter, 42-29, not bad at all. Morale looks pretty high on our side. How are you feeling about this one so far?
Yeah, we came out a little sluggish there to start the half, and Richmond jumped right back in it. They came out guns blazing, but we finally converted a couple hoops, caused some turnovers, got some more scores, got back to what we were doing in the first half. So it ended up being a 13-12 quarter. Richmond up, cut the lead by 1, but it's still a 13-point lead.
And let's see, Mason had 8 points that quarter. He was really strong.
Yeah,
for their
Mason
side.
was very active.
And Cassidy was able to sink another 3. If he gets more of those looks, he's going to be their recourse.
Yeah, he's obviously their shooter, and he has a real nice-looking stroke. But
McFarland didn't get on the board that quarter, but he was still good. He had that good-looking assist we saw.
yeah, Callan Gould led the way with 6. Tappan, Ike, and Williams all had 2.
Yeah, Gould really took the reins that quarter. I was impressed by his play.
Jack Delano in for the Builders, number 4.
There it is. I think Trace may have overheard us talking about how he wasn't able to get on the board. He's like, I'm going to go out and prove these guys wrong.
Cause another turnover.
Wow. And I definitely see shades of his older brother in Callan Gould. Definitely a versatile finisher, though. He does have that strength. His jumper is pretty all right. McFarland going for the floater again. Like you said earlier, very wise observation. The floater is especially tough in contact.
Yeah, if you can, it's much easier to toss that ball into the square on the glass than it is to switch it through. Good defense by the Builders. If they rotate back. Cassidy from short range with a 2.
Oh yeah. I think they need to look for him a little more. Oh, that was dangerous.
Yep. Oh, nice drive.
Oh, Delano wanted that in one.
That's going to be on Hunter Mason, I think. It's going to be used as 3rd. Nope. Nope, they called it on. They called it on number 4.
Do they have a number 4?
Well, I don't have in the book.
They have a 34. Was that him? Oh, that's just a number 4. Never mind.
I don't know. They only had 8 players.
Inbounds, and they're probably going to look for Trace here again.
Travel.
Yeah, he walked. That's tough. That's always hard. At the younger levels, you're coming in off the bench, you're really eager to make your mark on the game, and then you just take a travel. That's tough.
I'm going to guess number 4 is Lucas Cody, who I don't have in the sheet.
And that one was too easy. Number 20 was able to sink that in. Don't have his name here.
Yeah, Hunter Mason.
Oh yeah, that's right. Whoops. He's been really good for them.
Yeah, he's a a freshman for Richmond.
That's
Done
his
a nice
10th of the
job.
half. And do you know which class Richmond is? Like, I don't think
They're Class C right now.
yeah. Oh, he wanted that, and the bench wanted that too. Good tip.
Trace draws the foul. Almost got it to go. Yeah, he was just trying to draw the foul, and he almost got it to go. Another great steal. Foul on Max Vaselli, I believe, 2-4.
And this is a highlight day for Trace. 17 points, not too shabby.
Nice take. Nice take. Jack Delano did a nice job taking the charge there.
Oh yeah.
I could see that one coming.
I was really concerned. You saw the referee. He was waving something off, and it's like, whoa.
I was waving the hoop off.
Oh, that's what that was.
And that's 4 on Hunter Mason. Well, they
That
got
call.
it on the board for 3, but Gallon Glue.
No, actually, that's just his third. You marked one down. That
Yeah.
he didn't.
That's right. I thought his last foul, I thought was on him, and it was on 4.
Whoa! Delano! I tell you,
Jack doesn't get many blocks.
No,
He's loving that.
he's one of the more undersized people in our entire program, and he almost got a tip there too.
He does. He comes up with the steal.
We've seen him really hunting for that ball and trying to take it to the rim. We saw him with that 3 opportunity that almost went in. And then with the charge take and the block, I think he surprisingly finding a place to make his mark on the defensive end.
Yeah, triple team down there.
Hands up. And all you got to do to defend in that situation is just stick your arms up. And Trace with a little slip and slide style.
I think that's the 3rd on Vaselli. We'll go 1-1 for Trace. Builders up 15 with just under 5 to play.
So as we wrap this one up, we've definitely had standouts tonight, but I'd argue that this has definitely been a team effort.
Oh yeah, defensively been very good. Caused just a boatload of turnovers.
And if you're Coach Green, what is the number, I know the Builders did a lot right tonight, but if you want them to take away one thing that they did tonight and carry it through the rest of their careers here at Morse, what would you want that to be?
There's Mason for another 2. The big thing is, they're really hustling, helping each other out defensively, rotating back defensively, and sharing the ball. Although this, just like that.
Oh!
Sebastian Grover for 2 off a nice assist from Rainier.
And Rainier has been on the assist sort of game tonight. He has a
And
few
a nice
points.
deflection.
Rainier, 10 points, not shabby at all, but he has been a good playmaker for his team and good defensively. And those were Grover's first points. Drive.
Oh, another block. Jump ball, turnover.
Wow.
Builder's ball. Jack Delano. Gonna have to start keeping a new stat for him. Block shots.
Yeah.
Well done.
With his stature, you just don't expect that sort of play, but he has been everywhere in his limited minutes. And you see Gould taking it up, and with the 3, and he sunk it!
Yeah, Callan not usually shooting the threes. He likes to drive.
I think that's his secret weapon, honestly.
But they backed off him that time, anticipating the drive, and he just calmly knocked it down.
That element of surprise, I think he's been wanting to do that all game. I think he knows that they're going to lay off him because they think he's going to go to the hoop.
Trey's trying to draw the foul there. I thought I heard a slap, but comes back and steals it anyway with 3:30 to play in the game.
Something we've noticed,
20.
Trace has made a mistake or two this game, but every time he does, he makes up for it with a steal immediately after. He knows that.
Yeah, he doesn't stop. That's what you got to do.
He's so fast.
Yeah, 3:09 to play. He has Builder's comfortable 55-35 lead. And since the first team to 40 wins, I don't know why we're even bothering.
And it looks like Gould will come off here. He was hanging his head. He was feeling really good about the way he performed.
Yeah, he had a great game.
Time to put the subs in. Oh, just hipped and stolen.
Mason's going to get some more points.
And one. Wow. And that is not a good foul to commit. I mean, on plays that are in ones, usually the foul looks. Maybe that was more of a desperation foul than a foul.
Yeah, that's when you got to let him go.
What's that, 20 for Mason tonight?
Yeah, I would say.
He's been a little bit of a dark
Yeah, he's got
horse.
14 this half.
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't convert on the N1 there, but I mean, we've been giving McFarland a lot of the credit because his team's in the lead, and it's our team. Of course, we're a little bit of homers here on the play-by-play production, but Mason has really kept his team in this, and Delano fouled. He almost had an N1 there.
Yeah, nice job drawing the foul. And Jack's going to shoot 2.
So those same 3 Bobcats, but he didn't hit that one, did he? No.
No.
Those same 3 Bobcats that we saw score in the first half, they've been the only scorers in the second half, with the exception of Viselli, who's gotten on the board once.
It's going to be a block.
Yeah, I don't see a charge call coming from that. I wasn't able to swing my camera around in time, and for that I apologize, but he didn't have his feet planted. And who will it be at the line this time?
Oh, they call that on Lafer. I thought it was Clifford.
I saw Lafer, but they look kind of similar out there, especially with their number.
Vaselli misses the first. And
No roll, that's just unfortunate. Williams, great work on the rebounds. And this has been a really entertaining one. Not quite for McFarland. But of all the games we've covered this year, this has been one of my favorites.
Oh.
Shooter's touch.
Nice runner by Tegan Gilpatrick.
And
First 2.
that was skillful. Definitely also had some help from Lady Luck that time.
Just under 2 minutes.
Oh, good chip. Admirable effort from Richmond tonight. They've kept their heads in it. Ooh. Oh. Williams with the board. That looks like maybe a foul, but I can't be sure. I did not have the best look at it. hard for me to make judgment calls on fouls when I'm looking through the little fuzzy little monitor on my screen.
Minute 33 to go here.
Kilpatrick will take a seat, and in his stead will be, is that Pacelli?
The Builders have this one in hand. See if they run a little clock or we're going to score. Oh! There's a frustration foul for you.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's a classic. Miss a layup. The other guy gets a rebound, you foul him. And it'll be 1-1 for Richmond.
Oh, I've been behind on fouls. My bad.
I'm going to think number 4 is Chance Taylor.
Oh, Williams again on the boards. He's been strong there.
They switched numbers on me.
Yeah, it's been hard to... another floater. Another great runner from McFarland. He's been pretty unrelenting. Short. Going back out. And he gets the bank. Good determination.
40 seconds to play.
Was that Mason again there?
Mason again. Yeah, he's done his part.
Fouled again. Delano has had, I thought he'd been to the line more than once, but I guess not.
No. And
And 2 shots here. This will be his opportunity to put
Jack
himself
usually
up.
a pretty good foul shooter. He didn't look good on the first time around, but that looks better. Ooh.
There it is. There it is.
More like it. 30 seconds to go in the game.
And it's been a good one. It's been a good one. I don't really think either side was particularly weak in this one. I think the pressure definitely was giving the Bobcats a hard time early on. They made a little bit of a run, I think, right after halftime, but that momentum didn't stick. The Builders, really strong team effort tonight. Standouts, Trace McFarland and Callan Gould. They looked really good. And for the Bobcats, I mean, Hunter Mason, this will be a game to remember for him, even if his team can't come away with it. Great free throw there from Vodacek. He missed his first 2. For such a tall guy, it's interesting. He's got a little bit of jump in it. And a violation on the side of the Morse Shipbuilders. So Vodacek will have a 3rd try. There it is. Great roll.
20 seconds to play in the game. Builders got this one under control. See if we just kill. No, Trace is going to try to get some more points.
Hey, talk about stat padding.
Yeah, just
got his own rebound. And watch him get a steal here. I mean, like, for McFarland, well, I guess not. Time right now, but that's going to close the book on this one. Really proud of our freshman group tonight, taking on a bigger squad and coming away with a decisive win. Final score: Morse High School Shipbuilders 58, Richmond High Bobcats 43. Quick score roundups here in just a minute, but takeaways from this one, definitely good on the turnover generating end, strong defensive performance, and we got the finishes. We did not miss too many shots in there tonight. We looked powerful in the paint, and we looked good from beyond the arc. How are you feeling about this one?
Yeah, we got off to a good start and made some of those inside shots that we struggled with sometimes. They went down, then that gets our defense going. Richmond helped us a little bit with that. A lot of unforced turnovers, but we were very active also with the steals and did a nice job. We just kind of fell asleep coming out after the start of the second half. Richmond hit some quick shots. We were sluggish, missed some easy shots, but then we kicked it up again, got into our defensive pressure, and stretched it back out again for a good 15-point win, which is what it was. It was a 15-point game pretty much most of the way. So for Richmond, Connor Vashon had 6, Wyatt Cassidy had 9, Tegan Gilpatrick had 2, Max Vaselli had 2, Adam Vodacek had 2, but Hunter Mason led the way for Richmond. He had 16 in the second half for a total of 22. Excellent performance. For the Builders, Jack Delano had 1, Garrett Warner had 2, Braylon Williams had 2, Aiden Tappan had 4, Sebastian Grover had 2, Rainier Ike had 10 and a bunch of steals, and Callan Gould was equally everywhere defensively, had 15, and Trace McFarland was, again, very active defensively, a lot of steals, and ended up with 22 points.
Yeah.
So it was a nice job by the freshman team, and again, good chance for them to get another game in because they'll play next week against Brunswick, and that'll be it. So.
Yeah. So season's drawing to a close. We're very grateful to have been able to broadcast to you guys so far. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Jonah Smith for Chris Marco and everyone else who has helped here at Play by Play Productions. We hope you have a great evening. The 826 Enrichment Fund, using community donations to help passionate Morse High students follow their dreams. The 826 Enrichment Fund, supporting uniqueness. Bath Savings Institution, serving Maine communities for more than 165 years. Bath Savings, your neighbor, your bank. And by First Federal Savings and Loan, working to serve our communities each and every day. First Federal, invested locally the same way you are.